All right, guys. So we are going to do our yoga with weights. You are going to want to put your weights right at the end of the top of your mat. Um, so if you look, mine are right there at the end of the top of my mat, and you'll be grabbing them from there. So today is about challenging yourself. We're going to be working on our balance and our strength and our flexibility, but we're just highlighting that strength today. So remember, at any point, you can continue the movement and just choose to put the weights down. All right. So first, let's warm up with a typical warm up. All right. Just a nice flow to get the body moving. You only need like a 3 to 5 pound weight. Okay. So I've got 5s, and if it gets too heavy, I'm just going to put them down and just go without. So you could always have a couple of sets where you have a 5 and a 3, or something like that too. So all right, let's just find ourselves here at the top of our mats. Go ahead and just lift those shoulders. Open your hands toward the top of your mat. Good. Feel your belly coming in. Drop your shoulder blades down the back. And just find your breath here. You can close your eyes if you'd like to. And take a breath up. And bend your knees. Exhale, soft fold. Come all the way back up. And leaning mountain. Inhale back to the center. Soft fold. Press through the feet and lift. And exhale to the other side with your leaning mountain. Inhale up. And we're going to go down to standing extension here. So hands on the shins. You can go a little lower, that's fine. But remember, those hamstrings are just warming up. Give yourself a shoulder roll here. Good. Now walk up to above your knees on those thighs and curl up into a standing cat stretch. Tuck the chin. Drop into standing cow. Lift the heart. And we're going to do one more soft fold. Inhale. And just lay your legs or your rib cage down on your legs. Good. Sit back with your right leg and up to a high lunge. Put your right hand on the floor. Inhale. Exhale, revolve your lunge. Inhale, come back down. Exhale, revolve again. Inhale, come back down. Exhale, revolve again. Hands to the floor and step back to downward dog. And just give me a little pedal here with your legs, really pushing those heels into the floor. And make your way to plank. Good. Now I just want you to drop your right knee under your hip. Leave your left leg extended. Take a breath and just rotate up to your left. You're going to turn your left foot to the side for your balance. Now come back down and go back to plank. Drop your drop your left foot, turn your right foot, and open up to the right. Good. So kind of a modified side plank here. And then we're going to take a breath back into plank, chaturanga to up dog. Tuck your feet and to our downward dog position. Roll your shoulders, push the heels down. Good, we're going to go to the other side. When you're ready, step forward with your right leg and find your high lunge. And put your left hand on the floor. Take a breath. Revolve your lunge. Inhale, come back down. Exhale, revolve your lunge. And inhale, come back down. And exhale, revolve your lunge. Good, hands to the floor. Step back to downward dog. And come to plank. Drop your left knee, turn your right foot, and exhale up to the right. Good, come back to the center, find your plank. Nice straight body there. Drop the right foot, turn the left, and open up to your left. Back to your plank. Chaturanga to up dog. And find your breath here. Let's go back to child's pose. Go ahead and roll up to your tabletop position and just come right up into cat stretch. If you want to lean back into shell pose, you can. And sink into a cow here. Find a neutral spine as you unhinge onto your shins. Take a breath and just step forward with your left leg. Grab those hands behind you. Open up. Good. You're just going to step back and switch. Now roll your shoulders back, or you can switch the grip to a different one and just enjoy that stretch in the shoulders. Good, hands to the floor, and go ahead and step up into parallel and find the shins or the ankles or the feet or the floor and your standing extension. Exhale and fold. Might not be too deep, that's okay. Bend your knees, press through your feet, and unhinge. Take a breath. Exhale and come to prayer. Okay, here we go. Take a breath. Exhale and hinge. When you get to the bottom, grab your weights. Good. Bend your knees. Come up to chair pose. Good. So we're just holding chair here. Good. Eyes are forward. Give me a bicep curl here and press them up. Come back down. Good. Do that again. Curl. Exhale. Good. Stand up tall. And now I just want you to hinge over and come all the way back up. Press through your heels, squeeze the glutes at the top. If you feel like you need to move your feet, you can. And roll your shoulders. Good. Step back with your right leg. Good. Find that high lunge. Good. Bend your back knee. And we're just going to take the arms straight out, only to shoulder height. Now, as you lift, drop that or drop the arms, but you're coming up, and I want you to squeeze your legs. Sink down, hold, lift, and squeeze. Sink down, hold, lift, and squeeze. Two more. Down, hold, lift, and squeeze. Down, hold, lift, and squeeze. Good. Turn yourself to warrior stance. Find your warrior two. Good. Bring your arms in front of you. Good. And we're just going to pull straight up here. Elbows coming to shoulder height. I'm not trying to go over that. Good. Now, take that left all the way up. Good. So we're in this sun warrior. Good. I'm just going to drop that one right to the back of my shoulder and come up. Keep that left elbow right by your temple. And release. Straighten your legs. Come over to triangle. Now, if you need to release this left hand so that you can modify to the shin, you can. Good. From here, take your right arm up. And all we're going to do here is drop this over our head and exhale and come up. Inhale as you go over. Exhale as you pull up. So take your time here. Reach with that weight. Good. Bring that close to your body. Bend your knees and unhinge. Now I just want you to walk your left leg toward the left side of your mat. Good. Sink that front leg again and make a straight line from your back heel through your body. So we're in this extended warrior one here. Pull your elbows up by your sides. Keep your shoulder blades squeezed together. Tricep extension. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, and out, and in. Put your right hand on the floor. Drop your weight. Lift your back leg into a lunge. So your heel is up. Good. In this lunge, I'm going to take my left hand that has the weight in it. I'm going to lift it straight up, then rotate the weight toward my temple. Come back down and down. So I'm coming up, rotate, down, and to the floor. Up, rotate, and down. Up, rotate, and one more. Up, rotate, and set that weight down. Revolve your lunge. Good. Step back to downward dog. Come forward into plank. Good. Drop your right knee. Grab your weight with your left hand. Open up your left foot. So just like we did in warm up, now we're going to pull the weight straight up, open up, and then point it straight down. So watch me. I'm going up and then back down. And up and back down. Up and down and up. Down one more. Up and down. Put it down. Return to your plank position. And chaturanga to up dog. Tuck your feet. Good. Step forward with your left leg. Good. Halfway in with your right. Take a breath and split your fold. Inhale as you step to parallel. Go ahead and grab your weights. Find your fold here first. Bend your knees, lift your gaze. Pick up your weights, go back into that chair pose. Get the pose first. Roll the shoulders back. Sit into the hips. And bicep curl, push to the ceiling. Come back down and down. Hammer curl, lift, hold that chair, down and down. Curl, push, down. Good, two more. Curl, push, yes. Getting warm now, yeah? And down. Good job. Lift that all the way up. Roll your shoulders. Now the legs are staying straight. Down we go. Keep the back straight. Pull up. Inhale down. Pull that core in. Push through your heels. Feel the glutes squeeze as you lift. Down. Two more. Good. Step back with your left leg. Find your high lunge, shoulders over the hips. Sink that down a little. Take those arms straight out to the side. Now lower the arms, lift the body, squeeze the legs, and down. And lift. Coming down. And lift. Coming down. And lift. And coming down. And lift. From here, we go to our warrior two stance. Weights are right in front of you. Bend that front leg. So always get your pose first. And shoulder raises here. So we're coming straight up the center of the body. Make sure you're not squishing your shoulders up by your ears. Here we go. Up and down. Lift. Feel that shoulder blade movement behind you. And up. And one more. Good. Now just set your left weight on your left leg. Push that right one up. We're in our sun warrior. You're going to try to drop that dumbbell right between your shoulder blades and lift right back up. Keep your the elbow of that right arm right by your temple. And bring it close to your body. Good. Walk your right foot out wide. Good. Oh, I almost forgot triangle. Come down to triangle. Good. If you want to set your right arm down, you can. You can set that weight down. We're going to take the arm up. Reach out over your head. And exhale back up. Now, if it doesn't feel comfortable to go that far, don't go that far, right? You could limit the motion. And one more. There we go. Good. Put it close to you. Unhinge. And now we are in that warrior one. Extend into extended warrior one. So straight line from the crown of my head to the back. Lift and tricep extension. Good. And from here, put your left weight down, lift into a lunge. Good. And this is our turn your palm toward the back. You're going to come up with your pull, rotate to the temple, and then back down. Lift, rotate, and down. Lift, rotate, and down. So working into the rotator cuff here. Very tiny muscle. Okay, if you need to put the weight down, but you just have one more. And set that down. Step back into downward dog. Good. Come to your plank. Drop your left knee. Grab your weight with your right hand. Good. Make sure your foot is turned to the side, that right foot. Pull it straight up and open up. Back down. Open and down. Notice I'm keeping it close to my center as I go up and down. Good. Put it to the floor. Plank. And now put your right leg down. And the other side. And plank. Chaturanga to up dog. And enjoy a child's pose. Good. Come up to tabletop and just reach forward and grab those weights. Good. Go ahead and put the weights under your hands. Good. And we're just going to we're just going to extend our table here. So you're going to push back with your right leg and go straight up with your left arm. Then set them down. And now the right. And set it down. Left arm up, opposite leg, and right. Make sure your core is engaged. Maybe you're squeezing that leg just a little more than usual, helping to stabilize you. One more on each side. Good. Now, keep your weights, but just crawl back with them. And you're going to come up to your shins. Good job. Step forward with your right leg and just lean into these hips here. Turn your palms to the outside, or not the outside, but the front. So we've done a hammer curl. Now we're going to do just a bicep curl. So just curl up and down. Good. Now I want you to curl up halfway. Good. And you're just going to open this and bring it back in. So it's like you got a tray of cookies. Who wants some? And back in. Good. And put that down. Take your leg back and switch. Again, always get the stretch first. Nice wide kneeling stance. Feel that hip flexor. Here we go. Bicep curls. Now curl halfway and open. And down. You can go ahead and bring your weights back to the front, lift into your lunge. Once you've done that, step in halfway and split your fold. And I want you to inhale here into standing extension, hands on the floor, your shins, your feet. Straighten that back, lift the heart, pull the shoulders down, take a big breath. And exhale and fold. Just a regular, wonderful fold. Good. Bend your knees and pick up your weights. We're back to standing. All right, we're going to get some balance in here. Lift your left leg. Lift your right leg into single leg stand. Good. Now, we're going to do shoulder extensions, but I want you to come to 90 degrees. And we're just going to go straight out to the side. Yeah? All right, here we go. So lift. Now, as you extend, come up. And down. Lift. So little hold there. Squeezing that quad and down. And lift. Down. Lift. And down. And one more. Lift. Down. Put your foot halfway back. Good. Now, we all know reciprocal reaches. We're going to do that here. So unhinge those elbows. with your opposite arm. So it's just like we did with our extended table. You're going to reach out, then come back down, but we are staying just on the right. Hinge and up, down. You can make it to parallel. Great. If you can't, that is okay, right? 2 more. Good. Step that right leg back. Good. Now, remember before when we were in our high lunge, we did our hold, yes? So this time, I want you to turn your palms to the front so your weights are straight up and down. Good. Now, as we drop, bring them together, up. Don't move your legs. Drop down. Up, together, up. Good. Up. Keep those weights right at shoulder height. We don't need to go higher. A little deeper in our lunge this time, yeah? Ooh, 1 more. Very good. Hands go to the floor. Step back to your plank. Good. All right. Grab a weight with your left hand, and I'm going to give you the choice this time. You can drop your right knee to do that pivot, or this time, if you would like to go without your knee, you can try that. So get into position. So if you're going from plank, turn the feet, lift, and come back down. You don't have to return the feet. Lift and come back down. Lift, come back down. Lift, come back down, and lift. Ooh, and come back down. Drop your knees and just set that weight to the other side. Good. Come to plank. And then decide what you're going to do on this side. Are you dropping the knee? Or are you going to go ahead and just turn both legs? Get into position. Inhale. Exhale up. Two more. Put it down and just drop your knees here. Sit back in child's pose. Catch your breath. Good. Go ahead and grab both weights. And this time we're going to do those kneeling moves on both sides. So the end, last time we just did it right at the end. All right, go ahead and step forward with your left leg. Sink into that wonderful lunge. Good. Again, we're going to bicep curl here. Here we go. Up. Now stop halfway. Now this time, instead of opening to the side, we've got a bigger tray and we're lifting it forward and then coming back. 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 Put your weights down as you inhale and sit back into that hamstring. Ah. Good. As you come forward, lifting into a lunge, just grab your weights and set them at the top of your mat. Then step halfway in And you have the choice here of splitting your fold or take that right leg up to a split leg fold. Reach for the ceiling or reach those hips to the ceiling. Inhale as you come to parallel. Hands are going to go to standing extension. Lengthen the spine. Bring the ribs off the hips. Exhale and fold. We grab our weights. Bend your knees. Lift all the way up to mountain pose. Give yourself some shoulder rolls here. All right, find your balance in your right leg. Good. Bend your arms to 90 degrees and lift your leg. Here we go. It's your left leg now. It was your right leg before. Extend and hold. And put it down. Extend and hold. And put it down. Extend and hold. And put it down. Extend and hold. Put it down. Extend and hold. And put it down. Good. And now, arms are going to come straight. Put your foot on the floor. Just my right arm reaching out and coming back up. Good. Do it again. Remember to keep a slight bend in that right leg so that you can hinge from the hip and work into the muscle, not the joints, right? 2 more. Very good. Step back with your right or left leg. Left leg. All right. So now our palms are going to face the front. As you lower that lunge, lift, bring it in, take it out, then we lift. Yes. Down, bring it in, out, and lift. Down, in, out, and lift. Down, in, and out, and lift. Good. Put your hands to the floor, and we'll step back to downward dog. And we're coming to plank. We've got those side planks. One more time. Left leg goes down first. And we can rotate here, or if you want to go to straight leg, turn. Either way, here we go. Up, inhale down, exhale up. And come back to plank. Switch your knees or just hold that plank. Get the weight in the other hand, that's your left. Set up that side plank. And here we go, up. And release that. Set up your plank and drop the knees and enjoy child's pose. You can roll out the wrists here. Catch your breath. Great job. We're going to come up. Just bring your weights to you and come up to your shins. When you're ready, step forward with your right leg. Find that nice stretch. All right, palms to the outside and bicep curl. Good, halfway. Reach out and down, out and down. Put them down and exhale, slide back into your lower back and your hamstring. Good, and as we slide forward, you can bring your weights back to the top of your mat, step up, and we're going halfway with our foot. You can split your fold here or go all the way up into standing split. Inhale as you come to parallel standing extension. Exhale and fold. Good, no weights this time. Bend your knees, push through your feet. Inhale, come to mountain pose. Great job. Take a breath. Exhale, hinge and fold. Good, and then walk back to downward dog. Lift your right leg into three-leg dog. And then bring that right leg under you for pigeon. Long leg in the back, on the hip if you need to. Good. From here, take your legs around and go ahead and grab those weights. And we're going to go to our backs. Good. Take your weights in your hands. Good. Now my elbows are on the floor here. I want you to push straight up to the ceiling. Now bring your keep your elbows pointed at the ceiling. Bring your elbow, I just said it again. Bring your hands, their weights, to your temples and extend. Good. So little tricep. Keep your lower back down. One more. Now keep them right at your temples. Bring your legs up. Good. Now I'm going to extend my right arm and my left leg right over my head. Yep. So now I'm reaching up to the back of my mat. And now my right leg and my left arm and up. Right arm, left leg. Pull your belly into the floor. Left arm, right leg. Right arm, left leg. And left arm, right leg. Good. Take your weights, put them down on the floor, and use your heels to push you up. Good. Now from here, I just want you to go however you would like. back to downward dog. So you can crisscross your feet, or you can just swing the legs to the back, come back to downward dog. Good. Enjoy that stretch in your shoulders. On an exhale, lift your left leg, three-leg dog, push that calf down. When you're ready, inhale, bring your right leg or your left leg. Apparently it's a Monday and I can't tell my right from my left. Your left leg is under you, or just make sure it's the other leg, right? For your pigeon. Remember, they don't have to be exactly the same on either side. Just make this side yours. And push yourself up. Swing those legs back around to the front. Good. Grab your weights and lay yourself down. Again, pull your belly to the floor and bring those hands by your side. Elbows are on the floor, weights are up. And push straight up. Good. Bring the weights to your face and up. Good. The elbows don't move. There's no flaring. And lift. Good. Bring them right by your face. And this time, kick those legs up. And here we go. Let's go left arm, right leg. Bring it in. Right arm, left leg. Bring it in. Keep that back absolutely still. This is more about the core, right? And out and in. We're back to the left arm. And right arm. Left arm. And right arm. You got one more. Left arm. And right arm. Good. Drop your feet and push your knuckles to the ceiling. Good. I just want you to bend your arms a little bit. Open up the arms like you're going to give the ceiling a hug. Pull them back together. Good. Don't clap the weights together. Inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up. Inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up. Inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up. Inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up. Now inhale on the way down. Hold it and just release your hands. Set your weights down. Good. Bring your knees in. And drop your legs to one side. Look in the opposite direction. Now I want you to today take the hand that you're looking at, so the opposite of your knees, and your hand right now is probably shoulder height, right? Keep it, and I just want you to keep it on the floor, but just start to drag your top of your hand up the floor. Yeah, like you're gonna put it above your head. Feel that great stretch in the chest. Good. Bring your arm back first and come back to the center. Roll to the other side. Look in the opposite direction. Keep your hand on the floor and just let it travel north. And bring your arm down first. Come back center. Put your feet together on the floor and open your legs into reclined bound pose. Good. Now, take your right or left hand, it doesn't matter, up to the ceiling. Good. I want you to push your shoulder. Feel that shoulder blade come off the floor. And now just drag it across your body. Good. Release that shoulder. Come up with the other arm. Push, get the shoulder blade off. And now pull it across your body. Good. Release that. Put your hands on your belly. And if you'd like to, put your feet on the floor and let your knees come together. You can in this modified rest. This is a nice position if you have a sore back or back issues. Back might be a little bit tired from all the weight support today, so feel free to do this, or when you're ready, journey out into corpse pose. Either way, just begin to breathe in your nose, open up your soft palate. Relax your jaw. Feel your shoulders relaxing into the floor as your arms become heavy. Feel your glutes release. Allow your hips to fall open. And just travel down your legs as they become heavy. Take your hands and just put them on your belly, way down at the bottom, and just feel the rise and fall of that life-giving breath. Begin to let each breath out like a sigh. Wiggle your fingers and toes. When you're ready, Just bring your legs in. Give yourself an easy rock from side to side. And then roll toward me. Take a few breaths here on your side. When you are ready, on an exhale, join me seated in easy pose. You can also do lotus or half lotus. Remember, never compromise your knees. Once you're seated, just let those shoulders roll. And then we're going to take an inhale, roll the shoulders way up, and then set your fingertips on the floor and lift your heart. Feel the front of those shoulders stretch. Let your ear fall to one side and then the other. And release. Bring those arms up. Inhale. Exhale. Just tell yourself, congratulations, self. Take another breath. And come back to the center. And God bless you. Namaste. Remember to drink lots of water today. Awesome job, everybody. Way to challenge yourselves. Great job.
That was awesome. And I'm sweating like crazy.